Bib is sporting his silver belt because he's ready for some martial arts action in today's game, Kung Fu Master, for your Atari 2600 video computer system, featuring a nice black label with, it looks like, takeout Chinese food font. Very nice touch there. Let's go ahead and take Kung Fu Master, pop it in my Atari 7800 Pro system, and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Kung Fu Master was published by Activision and carries a copyright year of 1987, meaning this game came out when the NES was the popular system of the time. It was programmed by Dan Kitchen, who also made the 2600 version of Ghostbusters, which I just reviewed in episode 286. It was based on the 1984 Irem arcade game, which also was ported to the NES simply as Kung Fu. The arcade game itself was based on a Jackie Chan Hong Kong movie that in the US was known as Meals on Wheels. So in a sense, the character you are playing is based on Jackie Chan himself. According to the manual, the lovely Princess Victoria is being held captive in the evil wizard's temple. Now it's up to you, the Kung Fu Master, to make it up 5 floors of bad guys and rescue the princess. Kung Fu Master is an action game for 1 or 2 players alternating and only has 1 standard mode of difficulty. The game is separated into 5 levels full of baddies. At the end of each level is a boss. Once you defeat a boss, you still have to go all the way to the end of the screen in order to ascend to the next level. If you lose a life, you have to start that level all over again from the beginning. If you manage to make it through all 5 levels and rescue the princess, the game will start you over at the first floor, allowing you to continue to build your score. When the game begins, you use left and right to move likewise, up to jump and down to duck. The button is used to attack. To kick high, you press straight left or right while pressing the button, and to kick low, you press down with the button. Pressing diagonally up or down with the button will make you punch high or low. You cannot attack when jumping. If an enemy grabs you, he will slowly drain your energy. To break his hold, you can wiggle the joystick left and right. You start the game going right to left as you do on all odd number floors. The even number floors go left to right. On all floors, you will face generic henchmen and knife throwers who can throw knives either high or low. For the second floor, during the first half, items fall from the ceiling, including exploding lanterns, baskets that reveal snakes to jump over, and Dragon Balls that reveal a dragon that breathes fire that you can duck under. The baskets and Dragon Balls can be destroyed with a well-placed hit. Collect 7 Dragon Balls and you can make a wish. That is, if this game was actually a popular anime series instead. In the second half of the second floor, you might also come across midgets who can jump on your head. The boss of the second floor also throws boomerangs that can fly both high and low. At the beginning of the fourth floor, there are annoying killer moths, or as I like to call them, Mothra lights. The boss on this floor can also throw lightning. Other than that, you basically face a mix of henchmen, knife throwers, and midgets on floors 2 through 5, and face a tough boss at the end. Point-wise, you get anywhere from 100 to 2,000 points per enemy and 2,000 to 10,000 points per boss. You actually get more points for punching knife throwers, midgets, and Mothra lights than if you kick them. If you lose all your energy, or if the timer runs out, you lose a life, but you earn an extra life at 75,000 points. Graphically speaking, I think the game looks very good on the 2600 with a nice variety of different enemies. I also thought the music and sounds were very well done. Family friendly wise, you just have your standard martial arts action. At the time I researched on eBay, loose copies were going for $8 to $12, 1 complete copy sold for $40, and 1 new copy sold for $42, and those prices include shipping. So what did I think of Kung Fu Master? Overall, I really enjoyed this version. It's very refreshing to have a 2600 game with multiple levels, bosses, and someone you can actually save. And while wiggling out of the grab of an enemy wasn't fun, and while the knife throwers and Mothra lights can be annoying at times, overall the combat was fair and the game controlled well. And the challenge to me was just right. But in the end, what matters the most is that I found the game just plain fun. So where am I going to rank Kung Fu Master? Well, somewhere in the top 20. Let's see, I like pole position more at 17, but I do prefer this game over the well-made Stargate at 18. So out of the now 100 games I've reviewed on the 2600, Kung Fu Master is Jackie Channing into the 18 position. Kung Fu Master is a fun NES-style game on the 2600. So what do you think of Kung Fu Master? Whether you agree or disagree with me, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Also, feel free to click the like and subscribe buttons. If you'd like to support the show, you can do so at Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/NoseForGamer for more information. I'm also a member of the Retro Junkies Network. You can find more retro podcasts and videos at theretrojunkies.com. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and watch out for falling snakes in a basket.